and welcome to yet another time on the Breakdown Newspaper Review. It's the start of a new week, and so it's a beautiful Monday morning. My name is Olutayo Gwade, and welcome. It's 32 FM 94.9, the station that is filling the world with laughter. This morning, it's a new setting on the program, and so I'll be hanging out with two gentlemen, and of course, it's going to be the model going forward. The Three Musketeers, if you like to call us. Chike Ogbogo is here, and Dele Adeyanju right here.
Thank you so much for starting your day with us. This is 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan. My name is Dele Adeyanju. I have two papers, the Daily Post and the Nigerian Tribune.
All right, a very positive morning to you listeners out there. I am Chike Ogbogo. It's good to be back once again.
All right, let's go. I will start from where? Dele, over to you.
All right, I'll start from the Daily Post newspaper. Police arrests Parade 29 IPOB ESN members allegedly planning to attack Imo residents. Anglican Bishop carpets Imo politicians over bad roads. Islamic New Year, Sultan of Sokoto declares Tuesday, first day of Muharram. Senate tells MBET to refund 132 million naira spent on drivers' uniforms. August meeting. Governor Ugwai lauds women's contributions in nation building. And David Ajiboye, Yinka Efele's Fresh FM station manager, is dead. New Islamic year. Katsina government declares Monday public holiday. Yoruba nation, I won't return to Nigeria until Igbo is released. Akintoye. Katsina, police rescue over 300 rustled livestock. Rochas Okorocha to establish Islamic University in Buhari's village. Also, Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu's disciple clears air on suspension of Monday's sit-at-home order. I have lots of headlines here, but I have to stop here to allow for other headlines.
All right, from Daily Trust, Northern Coalition, others demand review of Abakari's suspension. A podcast, What to Do with Nigeria's 10 million out-of-school children. Banditry, tell Buhari he has failed. PDP knocks Masari. NDLEA recovers 8,268 kilos of cocaine, heroin, skunk in raids across 7 states. Concerns as federal government injects 3.8 trillion naira into moribund refineries as prices of yam soar. FCT residents go for Irish sweet potatoes. Still from Daily Trust, Governor Zulum, we need more secondary schools in Bayo local government area. Niger State, out of sight, out of mind. Please reverse the school fees hike in IBB University.
All right, from the Nation newspaper this morning, this headline, resident doctors protest as no work, no pay rule begins. And from the Southeast governors, IPOB clash over Ghost Monday. Still from the Nation newspaper, budget, Aso Villa laments non-release of full allocation. And there we still have here pressure mounts on PDP chairman Secondus to quit. Still from the Nation newspaper, Senate panel to recommend breakup of police operations.
All right, I move on to the Nigerian Tribune. Now, front page, federal government lists criteria to access 250 billion naira gas intervention fund. Akeredolu advocates new constitution for Nigeria. State creation, Senate says it's a tall dream, lists conditions. Secondus, PDP elders to seal fate. Governors meet today. Our party wobbling disastrously, but the judge and party chair must go. PDP frontliners. I'm in Benin Republic in solidarity with Igboho, not on the run. Akintoye. Gunmen abduct Suis expatriate driver in Ogun, kill one. Foursquare ex-GO Badejo dies at 74. And the last headline here, confusion as Kanu's younger brother suspends IPOP sit-at-home order.
And from the Guardian newspaper, focus on e-transmission bill, PIB, relevant issues. Dawn tells National Assembly. Buhari okays presidential wing for State House Clinic. Buhari taxed on report of NDDC forensic audit, new board. Apprehension counter directives over today's sit-at-home order by IPOB. Oyo declares tomorrow public holiday for Ijra. Tears as colleagues explain how Yabatech graduating student was murdered. Let's see two more here. Don't ascend to PIB. Niger Delta stakeholders tell Buhari. APC Congress. Buni 6 new leads amid contentions over upcoming convention.
And from the Punch newspaper this morning, group roots for Oshibajo's presidency list vice president's qualities. Ekunife heads campaign as PDP governors reconcile aspirants. Still from the Punch newspaper, I don't need Godfather to be governor. Who's saying this? You get to know soon. Still on the Punch newspaper, this story here, Ogun housewife goes missing while buying balloons for sick husband. NDLEA seizes Eurobound drugs from courier firms, uncovered 8,268 kg cocaine orders. Ogboni chief, herbalist, kill money ritual seeker, share body parts. One killed, many injured in Ondo boat accident. All from the Punch newspaper this morning.
We're going a short break now. When we return, it will be time for analysis.
bọ́nà kan ò ṣe wọjà nígbà aṣẹ́ kan ò ṣe tó jẹ mọ́ lásìkò tá a wà yìí láti wá tètè gúnlẹ̀ sébùtì ògo la fi ní ká fọwọ́ wà fàjẹ̀wà pẹ̀lú multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited ẹgbẹ́ alájẹsẹ́kù tí bá ní ìpìlẹ̀ ọ̀la ká lè bá tètè roko délé ajé lójú ọjọ́ pẹ̀lú kátàkárà lórí àwọn kò ṣe é má ní ojoojúmọ́ bíi herbal food supplements àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ a jẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ alájẹsẹ́kù multilevel marketing ni ó jàǹfààní ètò ẹ̀yáwó ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan láti dáṣẹ́ tara wọn lẹ̀ bákan náà ni gbogbo ẹni tó bá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa pẹ̀lú owó wọn ni ó máa gba èrè gọbọi lóṣooṣù èyí kì í ṣe sogún dogójì o fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ kàn sí multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited lónìí ní health concern building lẹ́bàá MRS filling station nítòsí bishop phillips academy Iwo Road Ìbàdàn tàbí lọ́fíìsì wa tó wà ní stanbic bank building niger west area challenge Ìbàdàn ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ 090504816 090504816 pẹ̀lú multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited wàá roko délé ajé. láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn ń kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́ ó ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 08168737222.
Let your kids' imaginations run wild as they blast off into a whole new world of awesome edutainment on DSTV. There's a huge selection of shows to choose from, like Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir on Disney Channel.
She's so amazing.
A Week to Beat the World on Da Vinci.
I've never seen a sport like it.
Grizzy and the Lemmings on Boomerang. And Nick Music on Nicktunes.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
It's your moment to get and stay connected to the wonderful world of DSTV.
ẹ jẹ́ n sọ fún yín pa Zainabu bó bá ti jí láàárọ̀ yóò kọ́ jẹun tó dáa yóò wá gbé pabambarì lé lórí Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 ara ti mókùnù ọpọlọ ti jí pépé iṣẹ́ yá.
lẹ́ òjò.
káàárọ̀ Zainab ìdí nù ti fi máa pegedé lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ rẹ̀.
jọ̀ọ́ bá náwó mọ̀wé hùn.
àti pàápàá ń bi eré Didion syrup of hemoglobin ní èròjà vitamin B12 nínú tí yóò mú kọ́pọlọ àtàrà rẹ̀ ó jí pépé ní ìgbáradì fún àṣeyọrí tí ọ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ ń gbà gbogbo. mu ṣíbí méjì Didion péré lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú ṣíbí lásán tàbí kọ́ púpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ohun mímu ẹlẹ́rìndòdò tó bá fẹ́ràn. ọ̀yá gbéra ńlẹ̀ bí akọni pẹ̀lú Didion.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say. Take Didion.
Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 agbára tí ń roni lágbára ẹ kàwé pélébé inú rẹ̀.
32 FM
94.9.
Thank you for staying tuned. 32 FM 94.9. Break it on newspaper review. Richard live from our studio. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. 32 FM 949 Ibadan. 32 FM 949 Ibadan. So it's a combination of Tayo Dele and Chike on the paper review this morning. And Dr. Luo Jedoko joins us. I say good morning to you, gentlemen. Good morning.
Good morning once again.
Morning, Tayo.
All right, sir. Dr. Jedoko, good morning to you. All right.
Well, top of the day to you.
Great. Okay, so where do we start from? Let's start from the Guardian newspaper here. The said line, the Senate has debunked media reports that its Committee on Constitutional Review had proposed the creation of additional 20 states. The spokesperson and chairman, Committee on Media Public Affairs, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, in a statement yesterday in Abuja, insisted that the panel never made any such proposal. He acknowledged that the committee reviewed or received several bills demanding for creation of more states. From the Guardian newspaper, Senate denies proposing creation of 20 states. What was your reaction when you saw this?
Well, my initial impression was that somebody is pulling my leg somewhere, because obviously 20 states, when we have states that are not viable, states that cannot be sustained, well, it's quite obvious that it was just one of the many recommendations, because there's no way that a federation, as presently constituted, So, of course, I'm glad and I'm happy that this is not a reality, but was just some proposal somewhere.
But actually, is that what we need now? Peradventure, it eventually sells through, or maybe it gets presented to the House or to the committee. Is creation of more states what we need now as a country? Would that solve the problem?
Absolutely. No, absolutely not. I think what we've been crying for, or what many have been crying for, is a restructuring of the whole architecture of the federation, so that we have stronger regions, weaker center. And when you create more states, what you have is you have stronger center and you have weaker states. It is not, because the resources, remember that what's going to happen is that these resources are going to be subdivided, divided again and again. They would need governors, they would need legislators, they would need, everything that goes with creation of state, new secretariats, new construction, and then education, health, and all the things that matter to the people of this country. You understand? We will not be able to sustain it. We're not even sustaining it at the moment anyway. So of course, we are sidetracking the main issues. What we need to be investing in now is education, health, and of course, the security and well-being of the people. So state creation is a non-starter. And whoever came up with it, basically doesn't have a clue as to statecraft or to what's going on in Nigeria at the present time.
Dr. Jadokun, over the weekend, Governor Akeredolu Oluwarotimi of Ondo State reiterated his call for the constitution of the country to be redesigned now. Is redesignation the same as maybe going back to the 1963 constitution, or bringing outrightly a new constitution, or gradual amendments of the various sections of the constitution? Hello, Doctor. Did you get that? Hello, Dr. Jadoku.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, did you get that?
The line.
All right, we'll try and reconnect with Dr. Lord Jadoku. Let's take some headlines. We'll come back to Dr. Consumers bear burden of MDA's failure to pay 100 billion naira electricity bill. The failure of federal and state governments, as well as their ministries and agencies, to pay over 100 billion naira outstanding electricity bills is currently worsening the liquidity crisis in the nation's electricity sector. Is Dr. back?
Doctor, are you there? Hello.
Well, this is a fundamental problem. Hello?
Hello, yeah, we can hear you.
This is a fundamental problem. Yes, the line I can get. Yes. The issue of not payment of bills is a fundamental problem. Let's go back to the basics. The basics is that most of these discos, that's the distribution, that distribute electricity,
network is
to distribute electricity that has been generated. I mean, that's the privatization model. When institutions cannot pay their bills, it means that there's a shortfall, there's a gap in terms of their funding and their ability to deliver efficient electricity. So I think it's a body blow, from that point of view. And it's a chicken and egg situation. If they are unable to pay their bills, because most of them consume most of the electricity, then we're hardly going to get effective or regular power except the government steps in with more subsidy. So the government has to make up its mind, or these institutions, either they're well funded, or we find a way to subsidize the provision of electricity to them. Otherwise, we're going to continue to have failure in terms of the quality of electricity that we get. In these big institutions and government statals are unable to pay their bills. The bills that you and I pay are not as significant as that. So even if we pay our bills and they don't, it's going to affect electricity and the quality that's delivered.
All right, I want your response to that question about redesignation of the Constitution as reiterated by Akeredolu.
Hello.
Hello, Doctor. Hello.
Yes, hello. I can hear you now. It's been breaking up.
All right. So I want your response to that resignation reiteration by Akeredolu on the Constitution of this country.
All right, the network is acting up, so maybe we just have to take our stories here. Maybe also just juggle the whole thing together.
All right.
All right, from the Punch newspaper this morning, no work, no pay directive. Federal government battles National Association of Resident Doctors, opens attendance registers, resident doctors adamant. And the body of the story says the federal government has mandated all chief medical directors in teaching hospitals across the country to open attendance registers with a view to stopping salaries of doctors taking part in the strike called by the National Association of Resident Doctors. The order, which was revealed to the Punch by a senior health official, was also confirmed by the president of the association, Dr. Uyilawa Okeshui, on Sunday. That's from the Punch newspaper this morning. Another story from the Punch newspaper this morning says NMPC posts 43.57 billion naira trading surplus for April 2021.
And from Daily Trust, at least 3.8 trillion naira has been put into the 4 petrochemical refineries in Nigeria, which have been moribund, even as concerns heighten over the country's continuous importation of refined petroleum products despite investment in the refineries. According to records, about 1.47 trillion naira was spent by the federal government in maintaining, revamping, and running into 4 moribund refineries between 2015 and 2020. In spite of this huge sum, the government has approved a fresh $5.74 billion, about 2.35 trillion naira, for the rehabilitation of the Port Harcourt Old and New, Warri, and Kaduna refineries, and for taking some shares in the Dangote refinery project. From Daily Trust, concerns as federal government injects 3.8 trillion naira into moribund refineries.
Right from the Daily Post newspaper, published names of Boko Haram sponsors. Nigerian journalists tell Buhari. The Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, has advised the federal government to, without wasting more time, publish names of sponsors of Boko Haram insurgency in the country. NUJ made this known via a communique issued on Saturday at the end of its meeting of the NEC. Daily Post correspondent reports that the meeting was held in Abuja. It should be recalled that the federal government had earlier vowed to reveal names of some Nigerians who were sponsoring Boko Haram insurgency and other criminal activities in the country. And I take this one again. Hush Puppy. What FBI probe of Abba Kyari means for Buhari government. Ex-U.S. Ambassador Campbell. John Campbell, a former U.S. ambassador to Nigeria, has said that the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI, probe of suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari and the ongoing probe by the Nigerian Police Force showed some hope of police reforms under the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Daily Post recalls that Kyari was indicted by the FBI in a fraud case against cybercrime fraudster Raymond Abbas, also known as Ashpopi. Following the revelation, Usman Baba, the IGP, had recommended Kyari's suspension until the outcome of investigations.
All right, from the Punch newspaper, I hope we shouldn't worry about this, but it calls for some worry. Petrol landing cost hits 249 naira per litre. Deregulation remains uncertain. The landing cost of premium model spirit petrol imported into the country has increased to a new high of 249 naira 42 kobo per litre. on the back of the high global crude oil prices. The further rise in the landing cost of petrol means increased subsidy as the pump price of the product remains steady at 162 to 165 naira per litre. Petrol subsidy, which was removed in March 2020, resurfaced earlier this year as the government has left the pump price of the product unchanged since December, despite the increase in global oil prices. And that headline, petrol landing cost hits 249 naira per litre. The regulation remains uncertain.
All right, so we're actually taking a share in Dangote refinery project, right?
Maybe.
Okay, you said maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, banditry. Tell Buhari he has failed. PDP knocks Masari. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has charged Governor Aminu Masari of Katsina State to stop his empty lamentations over the persistent banditry in the state. The party also encouraged Masari to be on the side of the people by boldly telling President Buhari and the All Progressives Congress APC's federal government that they have failed. The PDP, in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary Kola Olobodiyan, said that Governor Masari is doing a great disservice to his people. It's a long story from Daily Trust. Banditry, tell Buhari he has failed. PDP knocks Masari.
The leader of Ilana Omodua, Professor Banji Akintoye, has declared that he will not return to Nigeria unless Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igbo, is released from prison. We recall that Igbo, who is one of the people championing the creation of Oduduwa Republic, was arrested in Cotonou, Benin Republic last month. Igbo is still at the prison as at the time of filing the report yesterday. Akintoye has said that he has left Nigeria for Benin Republic. However, he insisted that he will not return to Nigeria unless Igbo is released.
All right, Punch newspaper still. 2,295 Northeast teachers killed in 11 years. 271 students held. This is from the UNICEF. And here we still have this story. APC governors in closed-door meeting in Abuja. What are they discussing? We'll get to know very soon. Adamawa lawmaker dumps APC, joins PDP. And federal government to honor exemplary public servants. This is coming from Boss Mustafa.
A UK-based education charity has announced that it is partnering with the Nigerian government to get more than 10 million out-of-school children enrolled in formal education. Could this be a solution to the problem? According to UNICEF, 1 in 5 of the world's out-of-school children is in Nigeria. It's also a long story from Daily Trust. What to do with Nigeria's 10 million out-of-school children?
All right, probe spending of 881 billion naira by 367 MDAs without appropriation. Serap tells Buhari that a story taken from the Nigerian Tribune. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, Serap, has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to direct the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami San, and appropriate anti-corruption agencies to investigate the reported spending of over 880 billion naira of public funds by 367 ministries, departments, and agencies in 2018 without appropriation. You didn't want to take that story earlier? No. Okay. So Serap said any such investigation should establish whether public funds have been mismanaged, diverted, or stolen. Anyone suspected to be responsible should face prosecution. And also, the story runs through one of the pages of the Nigerian Tribune, and we may come to that later.
Okay, from Daily Trust, Northern Coalition, others demand review of Abakari's suspension. The Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, and other Arawa civil society organizations have demanded a review of the suspension of DCP Abakari. The Police Service Commission had suspended Kyari following his indictment by the FBI. The FBI had alleged that the suspected billionaire fraudster Raman Abbas, better known as Hush Puppy, paid a bribe to Kyari, an allegation the police officer denied. From Daily Trust, Northern Coalition others demand review of Abakari's suspension.
All right, from the Nation newspaper, Naira on rebound. Dealers await $6.35 billion IMF Eurobond cash. And here it says Naira is gaining strength at the parallel market. It appreciated at the weekend from 525 Naira per dollar to 505 Naira to a dollar. The strength followed news of the expected $6.35 billion liquidity flow into Nigeria. The local currency fell sharply at the parallel market after the Central Bank of Nigeria announced the stoppage of dollar sales to borrow the change. Elsewhere in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele, said the Apex Bank has projected in its policy thrust plans to achieve a double-digit economic growth and a single-digit inflation rate by 2024. Analysts said Naira's rebound followed the expected $3.35 billion inflow from the International Monetary Fund (IMF), $650 billion special drawing rights (SDRs), and Eurobond issue of $3 billion by the Debt Management Office from the international capital markets.
Ibrahim Babangida is still facing fire as a result of his interview. Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida has come under fire from Afenifere over his explanation on why he annulled the June 12 presidential election. Spokesman of Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere Jare Ajayi said Babangida's explanation was unacceptable, stressing that he should tell it to the Marines. Speaking with newsmen, Ajayi said the former head of state's explanation was unthinkable. Babangida had explained that he annulled the June 12 election to avert a coup and crisis in Nigeria. The former Nigerian leader had insisted that Nigeria would have experienced an outbreak of crisis if the election was not annulled.
And from the Guardian newspaper, apprehension counterproductives or counter-directives, I beg your pardon, over today's sit-at-home order by IPOB. The planned sit-at-home order declared for Monday, that's today, August the 9th, 2021, by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been suspended indefinitely, according to the announcement created to one Kanunta Kanu, who is said to be the IPOB's leader's younger brother. The suspension was due to the National Examination Council NECO examination for junior secondary schools scheduled to hold same Monday. The IPOB said that a new date for the commencement of the sit-at-home order would be announced later. From the Guardian, apprehension counter directives over today's sit-at-home order by IPOB.
All right, the Nation newspaper, Buhari calls Erdogan, expresses Nigeria's sympathies over wildfires. President Muhammad Buhari on Sunday conveyed the sympathies of the Nigerian people and government to the president of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, over the wildfires wreaking havoc across his country. Buhari's message to his Turkish counterpart was disclosed in a statement to the State House correspondents by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Malam Garbashew. President Muhammad Buhari on Sunday ranked his Turkish counterparts, Erdogan, to convey the sympathies of the government and people of Nigeria as wildfire ravage vast territories, touching houses, farmlands, wildlife, and humans in several places in Turkey.
Right. We need to go on a short break. When we return, we'll take more stories.
lọ mú àpò débi tí bílíṣì àìpò méjì fún mi.
Máàmì méjì báwo.
Torí pé màá fi kan rẹ àwọn aṣọ funfun yìí màá fi kan tó kún pa gbogbo kòkòrò.
ṣùgbọ́n èmi ò rí kòkòrò bíbá ẹ̀ máàmì.
wo wọ́n kéré débi pé o ò lè fojú rí wọn ṣùgbọ́n wá ìdí nìyẹn tọkàn mi fi balẹ̀ lórí bílíṣì àìpò láti pa wọ́n pátápátá.
jẹ́ káṣọ funfun rẹ funfun sí i kí lè rẹ sì bọ́ lọ́wọ́ kòkòrò àìfojúrí tí ń fa àìsàn. agbára àfọ̀mọ́ tó wà nínú bílíṣì àìpò yóò pa gbogbo kòkòrò àìfojúrí pátápátá.
Say you won't find wetin fit you wella, the correct babe or bobo. Work wey go bring out your talent, abi na the correct mattress wey fit your kind body, age, way of life and pockets. Make you go www.mocha.com/buy right or any Mocha shop go find the Mocha wey good for you. Medical experts then stamp am gbam. Mocha dey give your body the support wey you need so that you go wake up with kampe body wey dey ready for everyday work. Mocha, e dey make life better.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pains wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
And the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
All right, welcome back. I have this next story here. Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu still technically in care. Lawyer Aloy Ejimako counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said that the pro-Biafra agitator is technically still in Kenya. Ejimako explained that Kanu traveled to Kenya on a British passport, hence should have been expelled to the same country and not Nigeria. Kanu was recently rearrested and repatriated to Nigeria from an undisclosed African country. The country in question is believed to be Kenya, though the Nigerian government is silent on where Kanu was rearrested from.
And from the Guardian newspaper, President Muhammadu Buhari has approved a site for the construction of a VIP wing of the State House Clinic to be located within Aso Rock. Okay, it's a long one here. The state-of-the-art clinic, which will serve all Nigerians, is expected to be completed in the next 2 years before the end of the Buhari-led administration. The Senate Committee on Federal Character and Intergovernmental Affairs has already visited the site to ascertain how well the budgetary allocation to the State House has been utilized. Buhari okay's presidential wing for State House Clinic. So hopefully, Mr. President will get his treatments here.
I hope so.
Did you just say that?
I hope so. From the Nation newspaper, Senate panel to recommend breakup of police operations with the rider IG to lose some powers over deployment, funding. Members fail to agree on state police. And the body says to make the police responsive, proactive, and effective in the face of a breakdown of internal security, the Senate Committee on Constitution Amendment is considering a proposal that will tinker with the structure of the police. The committee resorted to adjustment of the structure because the members failed to agree on the proposal for state police. After a rancorous debate on the police, sources said the members decided to push the issues to plenary for a decision. And the headline there says, Senate panel to recommend breakup of police operations with the rider IG to lose some powers over deployment and funding, while members fail to agree on state police.
All right, you can join us, link up with us on Facebook and on YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Abisola Kempelu, thank you all the way from Lagos. Motalani Omabasharan, thank you. Opeyemi Shosonya. Prince Ikurugiwa says it is utterly unfortunate that Nigerians could be taken for a fool as PMB cools down abroad when resident doctors are on strike. What manner of leaders are leading this contraption called Nigeria? All right, we'll take more stories.
All right, from here, Governor Zulum receives surrendered Chibok schoolgirl, reunites her with family in Borno. Borno State Governor Umara Zulum on Saturday in Maiduguri received Ruth Nglada Pogu, one of the over 200 schoolgirls abducted 7 years ago at a government secondary school in Chibok. Boko Haram attacked the school towards midnight of April 14, 2014 and abducted the students. Ruth, alongside someone she was said to have married during her captivity, surrendered themselves to the Nigerian military on July 28, 2021 at a location in Bama. Maybe there is going to be a respite soon in the cases of other ladies abducted and, of course, on Leah Sharibu.
All right, from the Nation newspaper, we'll look at some sports stories. USA edges past China in the concluded Olympics, while Nigeria finished 74th, Africa's 8th in Tokyo. And Messi, Baka's exit, he says, his most difficult moment.
Right, Nigeria won 1 silver medal in wrestling and 1 bronze medal in the long jump to end the competition as Africa's, what did you just say? 6th best or 8th best?
8th best in Africa.
Congratulations to us.
Well, you know one interesting thing?
What's that?
How many athletes went to Tokyo represented Nigeria and how many officials went there? I think there were about 22 athletes and about 60 officials.
The officials went to give them moral support.
Moral support.
Right.
Interested.
The lines are open 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949. These are the lines to call to join the conversation.
All right, just before we take the first call, there's this news here. Ghana, UAE seal visa-free deal. Ghanaians can now enter the UAE without hassle. This is the outcome of the visa-free deal between the nations. The parliament approved a visa waiver agreement for diplomatic, service special, and ordinary passport holders. Again, the free entry approved for diplomatic and other official categories is because the holders' conduct are usually in line with public and state security apparatus. The deal approved August 5, 2021 follows the adoption of the Foreign Affairs Committee report on the MOU between Ghana and the UAE. Okay. Chike, are we likely to have a visa-free deal with the UAE anytime soon?
Well, it depends on bilateral agreements between both countries.
Let's not ignore the conducts of Ghanaians in Dubai, in UAE.
Yeah, well, conduct's fine. Nigerians are also doing well in the UAE. Let's not leave that out. Out of every 12, there's always a Judas. So you don't expect to have a perfect character from Nigerians. It's everywhere. You also have people from other countries who are also who have questionable characters there in the UAE. However, like I said, it depends on the bilateral agreement between both countries. Nigeria can still do that.
All this should be coming to Nigeria anyway.
Well,
before Ghana.
Very soon.
Before
very
Ghana.
Soon. I have this.
Is Delhi feeling entitled or what?
Well, Delhi feels so, but I feel we should earn it. The country, Nigeria, should earn it. But I know at Delhi. Let me just tell you this. I believe very soon, very soon, we'll get there. Nigeria will be better and greater again.
Let's look at the manner people are leaving this country. Are Ghanaians leaving their country just that way?
Well, I'm not in Ghana, so I won't be able to
but
tell
I can tell you that the way young people, even older people, are leaving this country in search of golden opportunities elsewhere is at an alarming rate. And we all know this.
Ghanaians are also leaving their country.
They are not
well,
leaving
many
the country
people,
as much as we are
many people leave
There's
the
a
country.
current protest in Ghana.
Yeah.
That the government there should fix Ghana. So you may think it's green on the other side. Maybe. All right. But there's no country that is without our issues. All right. That is what I feel.
Of course, there's no egalitarian society anywhere. However, if it's happening in Nigeria, it also happens. If you see the influx of people from Bangladesh to America, people from the influx of people moving from other countries to the United States, Canada, and all that, Nigeria is not an exception. Many people are leaving for either for tourism.
People are also moving into Nigeria
for education. For what do you call it? Some people say greener pastures, but like you asked, is the pasture green over there?
And then there's something here. The current world's passport ranking. In current world's passport ranking, Nigeria is ranked 101 with 46 access countries, while Ghana ranks 84 with 64 access countries. That's something.
All right. Like I said, people are also moving into the country from Niger Republic and from other neighboring countries. What we don't know is, do we even know the kind of people coming into the country?
Let's
profile people properly?
Let's fix Nigeria.
And all of these issues.
If
you want to get a visa-free arrangement with another country, then there must be some comparative advantage and mutually beneficial deal that you guys are going into before that can ever happen. All right. So, and one of those things is fix your country, make the place conducive for my citizens also to visit. But if there's no security, there's no guaranteed security. What are you selling?
All right.
An advantage.
You can join the conversation. The numbers to call 080-620-949 and 070-550-949. Those are the numbers to call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you're calling?
Okay, welcome back.
Thank you.
Really, good morning, Antayo. This is
morning,
okay.
Okay,
Okay,
good
how
to
are
hear
you?
your voice.
Missed you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, you people gave a statistic that is frightening. Tayo, 1 out of every out-of-school child is a Nigerian. No wonder we are having all these insurgencies, and that means they can easily be manipulated. Now we need to ask ourselves, how do we get out of this? It's a frightening statistic, and I wonder if the politicians and our people in government, if they really look at it the way you and I look at it as well. This is like, I'm scared now with what I just saw. That means out of every single crime we have, if we are to look at that, there is a tendency of one of those children being involved in it. Why would we not have what we are having? Good morning.
Thank you, okay.
For calling the radio station.
Yes, using our population, harnessing, maximizing our population to our advantage. That is also maybe a call we can advance to the federal government instead of our population now becoming, a sort of negative for us as a country. We have another call here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Adeshu Yamola from UI. I always be saying it. We need the international community to intervene in the matter of this country. Residents of Saudi are on strike. Somebody is opening a down register, threatening them. Now, I want to ask you a question, Bimi. If these people, if they free this sector, will all of them be running to UK now? Two leaders are in UK now. One is in Paris. One is on the other side of that's the president. Another one is in Paris. Is that not shamelessness? And somebody here in the south too, who want to use billions of dollars now to go and build Islamic school in another to impress someone. This country, we need international community to intervene in the matter of this country. Getting out from hand, people are so shameless. What are the best of today?
All right, thank you for calling the radio station. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, you're live on 32 FM 90.
Alaji Asola from Coca-Cola.
All right, good morning, Alaji.
Yeah. I want to toe the line of Adeshi Omolola. I think our leaders should be taught a kind of a lesson. Hello?
Okay. Alaji, go with you. Make your point.
Yeah, because we are too passive in this country. And I want to take up you journalists too. When the president or the federal government is telling you that you should not report this kind of issue, you should not report this kind of issue, you people should have go out to protest from being guards. Because when you are not telling us what is happening, we will be in the dark. Nigeria will be in the dark. And you are now sitting down when your mandate is being taken away from you. I mean, you journalists, you should not report on the activities of bandits, of kidnappers, of Boko Haram. So you are sitting down. And that's why this our leaders have everything of bastardizing our economy, our health sector, our education sector, while sending their awards.
All right, thank you, Alaji. Your point has been made.
Thank you, Alaji. Yeah. Someone says sanctions destroy lives, so stop asking the West to intervene in Nigeria. I don't know what to feel about that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Tayo Dele Chike. Good morning.
Good morning, John.
I know you are hearing me. This is John from Ibadan here.
All right, good morning.
When we talk about Ghana, we talk about all these small countries. How many are they? In 2006, Ghana as a nation is 19 million, while Lagos as a state is 15 million. How can we don't have leaders that know where our borders are? We are too large. Before we will make progress, we will rather go back to regional. That is the only time we will make progress. I know how many we are. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling the radio station. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Kolawale Kasim from Ibadan.
Let's have your headline.
My position this morning is that I think when we criticize government, sometimes we also need to criticize ourselves. I mean, it's not the government that is the problem. It's the people that is the problem. You see, the health sector, the doctors are going on strike. Instead of these people, the public will speak to look at it, what are these people going on strike for? Are we not being paying them? Are they not being paid more than the service sector? Why are they going on strike? And the people will come and say, oh, let's support the doctor. And without knowing that they are the ones that are paying the salaries of these people. That government is increasing, government is going to increase their tax. The more you pay more salary to these people, the more government will increase your tax. And you don't even know that you are supporting something that is against you, that is going to go against your own pocket. I mean, this is the problem. We have the people themselves need to look at what they are supporting, what they are not supporting. When you get one leader into the office.
All right, thank you. We just have to go on a break now. When we come back, the newspaper headlines continue.
Are you a business owner interested in an alternate stream of income? Then you are qualified to sign up and become a Stanbic IBTC at Ease agent in your area.
Stanbic IBTC Bank is taking banking right next to the people. Credible bank agents are needed to sign up.
To confirm your eligibility and also sign up, please visit www.stanbicibtcbank.com now.
It pays to be a Stanbic IBTC at ease agent. It pays to have an alternate stream of income.
Stanbic IBTC. It can be.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use comfort?
No, dear. Na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pains wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, take brush every day. The confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth, wey could protect them from tooth decay.
Time don't reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate. Because Colgate locks calcium in.
And the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
Egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí, egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni, ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
Ojú rẹ̀ ṣàǹjọ̀lọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneton cleanser ni.
Jámi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneton cleanser. Egbògi àtẹ́jẹ̀ṣe tí bádọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. Inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò. Kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneton cleanser. Egbògi àtẹ́jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC Fòǹtẹ̀lù MA1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneton cleanser jáde. A wà ní nọ́mbà 17 Ọba Akínyẹlé off Adeogun Street Aláàfin Avenue Olúyọ̀lé Estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn. Telephone 08034051533 fún títà àti rírà. Ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Veneton cleanser àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ń ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta náírà mẹ́jọ jẹ́ ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́rin náírà. Ẹgbẹ̀rún márùn-ún náírà lọ́nà mẹ́jọ jẹ́ yẹ́rọ. Jọ ibo ló ti rówó. Owó kẹ̀. Èní orí owó ìpè tí Airtel máa ń fún mi tí n bá ti ra síìmù tuntun mà ní o. Wo wọ́n tó ń fún mi ní ìlọ́po mẹ́jọ dátà fún wíwà lórí àtẹ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn àti ìfà ìlọ́po mẹ́jọ owó ìpè nígbàkigbà tí n bá ti ra owó ìpè. Ṣé bó o mọ̀ pé o ti lè ra síìmù tuntun báyìí ní èyíkéyìí ilé ìtajà aṣojú tí Airtel fọwọ́ sí? Ìwọ ṣá ti lọ pẹ̀lú nọ́mbà ìdánimọ̀ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà NIN rẹ. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM 949 Ibadan. Time now to take more calls on the program. The lines are 0705 500949, 0809 700949. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
All right, 0705 500949, 0809 700949. You can drop your comments on Facebook, YouTube, or call the studio lines directly. 0705 500949, 0809 700949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That is Bayo from Orogu. Yeah, I don't want to waste my time. I just see another Absalom, they have said all what I want to say. You see, that is the problem we're having in this country. Yes, we should not blame government. Then who should we blame? No water, no road, good health, zero. Education, no. Please, who should we blame? Is it me or is it you? That's why I'm blaming government. Now, instead of it to sit down and dialogue, you go to register. You press, you should not talk. Are we in a banana country? You should not say this, you should not say anything about a mansion. I'm so you should not blame government. Then, no problem. Go and blame me. Thank you.
All right. Well, there's this story from the Punch newspaper. It says, Federal government postpones vaccination resumption indefinitely. Lists 3,707 cases in 7 days. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you're calling?
This is Olufemi from Oyo.
All right.
I just want to talk on the attendance register open for the resident doctors. Now, I want us to, we usually see on the media or the television, the National Assembly that collect good amount of money. How many of them used to sit and they are collecting salary? Secondly, Buhari is not in Nigeria, Tinubu not in Nigeria for medical trip and other people. If those medical doctors are not being adequately taken care of, would they have reason to go to that place? Instead of taking care of everything in Nigeria to work well, masses are the receiving end. May God save us until we start to speak up I think this thing may not even work. May God just help us. Thank you.
May God help us. Thank you for your contribution. The lines are open. 0705 500949. Hello. Hello. Okay, we take the other call. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
So I just want to say that when we ask government to spend our money wrongly, to use our money for paying salary, and instead of fixing our electricity, fixing our those things are important to us. Then you come around and government ask us money, you come around and say, oh, government is bad. If you go to private hospital, you go to private hospital now. So you see evidence.
Hello. All right. We lost the call. 070550949 and 08097,949. Hello. Kindly turn down the volume on your radio set.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
We can hear you. Make your
Go ahead.
Sir,
Go
my
ahead.
name is Abdullah from Ibadan.
Abdullah, go on.
You see, our government, Nigerian government, Mumu government. You know, I say that.
All right. You don't call the government by such name. That's rude. All right. Let's be kind when because we all aspire to be in leadership someday. Let's talk about what they are doing that is not proper, but don't call them names. Then we all square up and become same thing. Hello, good morning. 0705 500949 0809 700949 to contribute on the program. Good morning to you. Hello.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Farabi calling from Papa Ilodo.
All right. Let's have your thoughts.
Briefly on the issue of the so-called creation of state. I think, to me, I'm not against agitation, but it must be rational. See, it's irrational. Almost 80% of states, 80% of states are not viable. Then why should we calling for more creation of states? That's that. Then on the issue of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, briefly, Governor Akeredolu is a constitutional lawyer. He knew, I've been saying it for the past 3 or 4 years, Nigeria constitution as if its usefulness is. It is a constitution that doesn't take care of national interest. It doesn't take care of national security. If there's no security, there cannot be development. So we have to rubbish this constitution. But politicians are interested in election. So be living as an emperor. To be 2023, let us look for another constitution. 2024, let us go for election. Thank you. Good morning, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you for calling the radio station. Well, you can still join this conversation. We have 2 more calls to take, 070550949 and 08097,949. Remember, while making your submissions, try as much as possible to be civil. Be civil enough. Don't use vulgar languages. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is John Olarewaju.
All right, go on.
From Adowo. Yep. I want to make a comment on the issue of Governor Akeredolu on the having the new constitution. I think the governor is very, very correct. The constitution that we have for granted didn't guide our country into a right path. And if you continue with this constitution, look at the way everybody is going on strike. Sometimes they will come with the issue of fuel increase in petroleum. Everything that you are facing, just like affecting our country now, based on constitution. If you don't have a good constitution, you don't have a good nation. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you for calling the radio station. Well, 070550949, last caller for this morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Joseph from Ibadan.
All right, quickly.
I just want to employ our callers. We should change our behaviors to our fellow human beings. All this contribution every morning,
every day, it has no meaning. Some people are just criticizing for nothing. Ask them what have they done to their neighbors. Ask them what have they done yesterday to their fellow human beings. Good morning.
All right, okay. I wanted to ask him, what has he contributed to his fellow human beings? Well, we're about to round off right now. But before we go, Alaji called all the way from, I think, Coca-Cola or something. He said we journalists sit down and we're being mesmerized, you know. And then I ask you, Dele, are you sitting down?
I'm a broadcaster, I'm not a journalist.
Tayo, are you sitting down as a broadcaster or as a journalist?
Well, I don't know. How do you define, or where do you define the line? Yeah, journalism, activism, you know, it's a thin line, though. But we're not just sitting down, and this is what we're also doing. We need to talk about it. Yeah. You know, keep talking about it. There's a way you also fight intellectually, and not just going on the street to do that. For instance, you can see that some people are trying to stifle the press. You sponsor, you know, you do some journals, you do some conferences. There's a way we fight some of these things, and not necessarily going to carry placards on the street.
This is a platform on its own,
so
and we use this.
I hope Alaji understands. Well, it's time to go. My name is Chike Ubogo.
My name is Dele Adeyanju. Enjoy your day.
Thank you for your time with us. I am Olutayo Ogunade. Good morning.
32 FM.
Ìkànnì Adẹ́rìn-Pòṣónú.
32 FM. The Pioneer Joy Station.
32 FM.
The station admired by other radio stations. 32 FM.
One tagline is never enough. 32 FM 94.9.